everyone. I know, it's crazy. I'm back and it's only been like a week. And for me, that's pretty good. I mean, usually I'm gone for like 3 months and then I pop back up and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try. And then I'm gone again for 3 months. So you gotta give it to me. I did, in fact, make an effort for this one specific time. So today it's gonna be a pretty short video. I think I don't have a lot to say, but I've been doing some reading on Christmas murders, especially unsolved murders and things like that. And so I have one that I'm going to share with you guys today. So, you know, in the spirit of Christmas, let's get creepy. So today we are going to be talking about the Lawson family. The Lawson family was from Germantown, North Carolina. They were a family with 7 children, which seems wild to me, but back then it was probably pretty normal. And by all accounts, they were a happy family. They got along well, and everything seemed fine until it wasn't. So on Christmas Day in 1929, Charlie Lawson, the patriarch of the family, took his wife and 7 children out for a day of shopping. They all got new clothes. They even got family pictures taken. And that was odd because it was the beginning of the Great Depression. Money was either scarce or people were trying to save the money that they had in case they needed it in an emergency. But Charlie said, let's just go out and have some fun. And so they did, and by all accounts seemed to have a great Christmas morning. And unfortunately, when they returned home, things did not go well. At some point after the family returned home from their day out, Charlie sent his eldest son away, and shortly thereafter began to murder his entire family. He started with the 2 youngest daughters as they were leaving to go visit an aunt and uncle for the rest of the day. They were both killed. I believe they were all shot. He then went out onto the porch and shot his wife, went into the house and shot his 2 youngest sons, and lastly murdered his infant daughter as she slept. Shortly thereafter, he walked into the woods outside the family home and committed suicide. His eldest son, obviously having been away from home, was the only surviving member of the family. And although there was no known reason why, my guess would be he was left alive to carry on the family name. But again, that's just my thought on how I know that people have thought over the years that the eldest son tends to be the most prized. So that's my guess, but that is just my guess. There's also no known motive for him killing his family in such a brutal way. There's speculation that he had been molesting and or possibly raping his daughters, with the eldest being pregnant, and he was afraid of a scandal. However, the autopsy performed on the eldest daughter didn't note a pregnancy, so that theory is unlikely as far as the pregnancy aspect of it goes. That doesn't mean that there weren't things going on that perhaps shouldn't have been. But that's pretty much all that's known, because Charlie chose to end his own life. There was nobody to ask, there was nobody to talk to. The eldest son knew nothing, was heartbroken, was confused, and alone. So that's kind of it. This is, like I said, a very short video. I was reading about this, and I think my plan is over the next few days maybe to release some other videos about small Christmas murder mystery kind of things, because it's just my vibe. It's just what I prefer over Christmas stories. But yeah, anyway, that's all I have to say.